guys, it's Twintuitive717. I'm back with another video. So I just wanted to follow up with the last two community posts that I posted, and it talked a lot about the masculine energy surrendering to the feminine. And what I mean by surrendering to the feminine energy is I feel like for many of you, you've experienced trying to show or make the masculine understand what this connection has been about, and it's always seemed like they're failed attempts, but they haven't been, because what you have shared with them has stayed in their subconscious minds, right? And so even though they may have cut off communication at times, it's because what you said has triggered them into learning more about that, or wanting to learn more about it without knowing why. And so based on their life experiences with people, seeing through others' emotions and seeing their true identities, their true intentions, and it's really made the masculines reflect in a way that shows them a bit of truth in what you've been saying and how you've been trying to show them your unconditional love. But I think for many of them, when you try to show them your love, if from both of your perspective, it seems very romantic, but their fears stemmed from typical conditions, which it revolved around you just wanting to make them settle down and take away any kind of freedom that they had, and it would be such a taboo connection between you two. And I think many of the feminines end up wanting to share the experience with the masculines because you understand that there's something unique and special about it, that it's, to the feminines it's romantic, but it's also very spiritual. So it's like gaining a superpower and then telling the only other person who might understand that superpower, and then have them not believe you or shut the idea down or reject you or make you feel abandonment. And it's actually that same abandonment that the feminines have to deal with head on, along with the rejection and the fear, that makes them very fearful of pursuing this whole twin flame journey. And we go back and forth with these feelings because we're meant to face them head on in order to not stay in the space of feeling these emotions. What your twin flame will do, they will often bring up feelings and emotions that you've had similar experiences with people in the past, and you haven't quite transformed in a way that allows you to feel personal power or freedom. So somehow you're always getting triggered by the experience. So what your twin flame does is they trigger your deepest emotions and fear so that you go right back to that place where you first experienced it, and you confront it and you talk about it and you let it go. I feel like that's where the feminines shy away from the connections also, is that you follow your intuition and then you feel like it doesn't get you anywhere. But I can tell you, based on the intuitive dreams that I've had throughout the last few weeks, the energies have been shifting and I can feel it, which is why many of the feminines are so heavily focused on pursuing their goals and their dreams. It's because the shadow aspects of the connection aren't weighing them down so much anymore, because there's so much trust and faith in what they've been shown. They're learning to let go in ways that are bringing them a lot more freedom and happiness and abundance, and in turn that's actually allowing the masculine energy to slow down from all of the running. And so instead of feeling drained and tired from running away from having to face the issues that the feminine is bringing to light, they stop and they face it and they grow from those experiences. And it's a painful process that they go through, but throughout that pain, the realization of connecting back to the only person who may understand what it is you're going through, have it be, your counterpart, that's what makes the masculine understand that this connection, it is also not just romantic for him. And I feel like that's what many readers try to help us understand, is that that's what they mean when they try to tell us that it's not only romantic. It's because you are experiencing romantic sexual love, but also in a way that's very wholesome, and only you can feel it in your heart. And that's based on like the dreams you feel or the signs or whatever occurs that takes you right back to the connection.